All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to Market Mondays. Hopefully, you guys had a great weekend. I'm going to give you guys a quick breakdown on everything that's going to happen, that has happened, and is going to happen over the next week. So, before I get right into it, I'm going to do a quick dad joke. Dad joke today is, what do you call a swimming terrorist? A swimming terrorist. A bath bomb. Get it? Pew pew. All right, so getting right into it. Last week we got we didn't get our unemployment rate report. We did get some employment rate reports. We did help drive the markets a little bit, but for the most part, it was not that great of a news. Now, what's going to be interesting over the next week is we may be seeing the end of the government shutdown. So Sunday, yesterday, the Senate met and finally proposed a bill that they're going to move forward with. And now it's gone to the House and it will hopefully be signed by the president on Friday. And this is really to extend the government funding until really January 30th of 2026. So we'll see. We might be potentially seeing another shutdown in a couple of months, depending on the situation. But we are effectively at the longest shutdown we've ever seen in history. We're on like day 40 or 41. But why this is really important is that if we end the government shutdown this week, we may be seeing the unemployment rate from the BLS finally get released. And there's so many things that support that the unemployment rate is coming down. So that's going to be really exciting at the end of this week that's coming up. Until then, there's going to be a lot of other reports that are normally released at certain times that are going to be delayed until the government shutdown is completely ended. So we hope that when the Senate, because tomorrow's a holiday, they're going to be working to hopefully get in. The House may make a decision by Wednesday, and then it'll get to the president's desk, and maybe this president will sign it by Friday, and we can just get out of the shutdown, and everyone can start getting paid. So, but that's the main news this week. That's what we're waiting on. Mortgage rates have basically kind of been plateauing. They have been going sideways to kind of give you a snapshot of what that looks like. We saw mortgage rates spike up when the Fed lowered the Fed funds rate to 3.875 2 weeks ago, and then it's kind of just been flat across the board. So we're hoping that we start seeing improvements hopefully throughout this week, and with the announcement of the government shutdown being over with, and we could see mortgage rates potentially come down when the unemployment rate for potentially November and October come out shortly thereafter. So that's what there was a big announcement by BLS last week on Friday that until the government shutdown is ended, they can't release those reports yet, and they can't even run the reports yet. So hopefully that works out, and if we see the unemployment rate go up, we could really see mortgage rates rally in a really strong position and potentially see those numbers again where we were seeing before the Fed lower the Fed funds rate. Maybe we go back down to these levels. So we hope that's the case. Otherwise, that's all I got for you guys this week. New count, and happy Veterans Day to all the service people. So that's all I got. Talk to you guys soon.